In this video, I'm going to speak about why lightworkers are mystics and what that means to the restructuring of your energy body. A mystic is someone who is focused on connecting to the divine both within and without. You're the person who is driven by the desire of deep personal connection and connecting with all that is, all that you are, and your higher consciousness or your higher self. Now, as a light worker, starseed, healer, spiritual adventurer, you feel drawn to this deeper study. This is a deeper study of spiritual experience, evolution, and understanding. It's this connection to the mysteries, to heart wisdom, to manifestation. You're driven by this, like you can't get enough of it. And you're always looking into, researching, trying to understand, talking to other people, reading books, watching YouTube. This is because you're driven. And this drive comes from this inner place that you don't even understand completely, right? Because it's driving you so clearly. So the modern mystic, they're the ones who want to transcend those lower energies of fear, doubt, anger, hurt, pain, sorrow, depression, and to become more connected to the unity consciousness, to oneness, to all that you are. So when you take this mystical approach to yourself and to the metaphysical topics and to the world around you, your perception of the world drastically changes. When the spiritual adventurer focuses on a more mystical approach, they start to see things outside the box. They have a different perception of the world. They actually become more open-minded and more understanding, have more compassion about everything that happens in the world around them and to themselves. They're more likely to forgive and to understand and to see the bigger picture of what's really happening. This is when you start to open to the potential of your life and you live less from a place of stuckness and more from a place of flow. This is when you allow that mystical into your life. You're open to guides, angels, the ascended masters, as well as your own higher consciousness. And you aren't afraid. You aren't afraid to start to question who you are, how you're programmed in your life, and what's happened in your life. You're not afraid to go deeper into your own self and your own psyche. And that's what is so important because you start to break free of these programs that you've had your whole life. The mystic knows that there is more to this world than even what the media feeds you or what your family or tribe or society feeds you. You're more empowered and your heart starts to be more open and connected, and you're more in that wisdom of heart wisdom. And the reason it's good for all light workers, starseeds, spiritual adventurers, to understand what it means to be a mystic. This is so that you can stop chasing the next best thing. You want to stop chasing and what you're really truly seeking in your life. And what most people are really seeking is connection. Connection to your own divine wisdom, connection to all that is, connection to the divine. And you can call it whatever word you need to call it. You can call it God or source or universe or Buddha. It doesn't matter. It's that divine energy. It's that frequency of love. And that's what all light workers, star seeds, what we're all looking for. But it's really the mystical approach that will bring you more in alignment to that energy. And that's when your energy bodies start shifting. They start changing and you embody the energies more. You embody the practices that you do. Instead of just learning about it and understanding it, you start to embody it and become it. So when you're studying these spiritual, mystical topics like intuition and shamanism, starseed wisdom, alchemy, meditation, you know what I mean? All those things that you're studying and trying to understand. You're just learning about them, but you want to become the energy of it because that's when you actually embody the frequency. You embody the vibration. And we start to truly embody that. You become the energy. And then you are the example to the world around you. True embodiment is all about raising your vibration, feeling the connection and oneness, and for you to align with all that you are. And not just talk about it, not just talk about unity consciousness, embody unity consciousness. This is something that actually my friends and I talk about all the time. We talk about it in the way of like the difference between walking your walk and talking your talk. Just because you're knowledgeable about spiritual subjects doesn't mean you're living the energy. This new paradigm that we're coming into is all about living the energy because it's a living frequency. Knowledge and alchemy and mysticism and intuition and shamanism, it's not about the knowledge. It's about embodying it and living the energy, living the knowledge. And when you do that, you are bringing a higher frequency through. So who are you being during your waking life? How are you showing up? Those are the questions you need to ask yourself because you want to live the energy. Now, it doesn't mean if you falter or you do something different, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Just ask yourself, okay, I understand some of these concepts. How can I embody them? How can I live them? How can I show up living these energies, not just talking about it? This is because the true mystic examines not just the material, but they meditate on it, they contemplate it, and they hold it sacred. These works are sacred to them because they want to live it and embody it and to share it through heart wisdom. A true mystic is actually willing to go to the next level of their own evolution, next level of their own energy. And they're not afraid to look at the shadow, look at the darkness, and look at the yucky stuff that isn't always pleasant because the light worker mystic or the starseed mystic becomes excited about transcending these worldly matrices that are being created all the time and to live more in the divine matrix. That's the difference between living in 3D and 5D. When you live the worldly matrix of duality, of right and wrong, good and bad, anger, hatred, and love, then you are living in the duality. You're breaking and separating from energies. The divine matrix is all about connection, unity, and love. And you are interested in living more of that and being that frequency on a regular basis. Even if you're totally unsure what you are looking for in your life, I can tell you from all the thousands of people I've worked with and talked to, most people truly desire this mystical energy connection experience. And they want to embody the mystical because that's where the true divine heart wisdom lies. And that's why I'm so passionate about the study of alchemy, which is actually the deep study of the metaphysical, mystical topics. But alchemy is really masculine in its approach. It's a thought process. It's all about gaining knowledge of the subtle world. But when you bring in the feminine aspect to alchemy, you begin to embody the wisdom of alchemy and you become the mystic. We need more of these people who embody the alchemical process of transformation, transmutation, that live from a body of compassion and love and oneness, and embody that frequency so that you can help others and guide others in that approach. So when you're experiencing the energy upgrades and the energy shifts, you are recalibrating your own energy field and you're becoming more the new human and living more in the new paradigm. That's why you're so drawn to the energy of the mystical and the metaphysical. You're ready to become the energy of love and oneness and connection and inner peace and joy. And you are living that. You want to start living it and being it. Even if you falter, you're like, oh, I fell off the love bus. I'm getting right back on. The light worker wants to serve. They want to connect. They want to divinely embody the energies. They want to have mystical and magical experiences. I know that's what I wanted. And I now really get how important it is to embody the energy of a higher frequency. I've had those very profound mystical and magical experiences. But what I really understand, having the experiences are not as important as embodying the energy and becoming the divine mystic. Because when you are the divine mystic, you are sharing that frequency with everyone around you. You are becoming that energy. You are living in a life of love and connection and really embodying that frequency and sharing that and helping so many others with that. And that's so important. And that is why I believe that we are all star alchemy mystics. Star alchemy mystic means that you are bringing in the frequencies of the multidimensional energies and alchemizing it in the human body to bring the mystical into your experience and into this world so that we can move from the old paradigm of duality and live in the new paradigm that we're shifting into. And this is why I create that experience and that divine alchemy and these alchemical processes and activations to help people embody their divine mystic. So if you like this video, please subscribe below and share it with your friends. And I send you so much love. And if you want more, please watch this video and this video here. Much love.